Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Sea Dog here. First time here, hit the subscribe button wherever it is, somewhere in there. Like, comment, do all that fun stuff. Actually, respond to the comments. Try to keep up to date on stuff. So here we are. What are we doing today? Um, we have an unboxing and an install. So since it's nice and warm and should be fun, why don't we start off with a cold start and then get to the box. Alright, so excuse my messy garage, but this is what we're working with today. Not even gonna say, you know, it's normally in the description, so you know what it's gonna be. So let's start with this one. Moe's Performance. Well, you can't see it on that side. Moe's Performance. So, you know where that's going. These sticker cabinets. So, see what we got in. It's a box in a box. Mopar Genuine Accessories. Made in the USA. Here we go. Gotta put a new blade in this thing. Ooh, alright. Put the box back in the box. And what do we got? Looks like a pretty nice sized throttle body. Or is it? We're about to find out. No other instructions. So we got a sticker and a throttle body. So, you know what that means. Let's put it in the car, man. Alright, for starters, let me do a mini update to the strut bar installation. So, after doing the video for the strut bar installation, it was shown to me that there was a little bag hiding at the bottom of the box. So, inside of that little bag, 2 bolts with 4 washers and nuts. Basically, it was pretty quick. I had to basically drill out, I think it was 11/16, but I had to drill a hole through. This brace here is about 1 inch thick, maybe 1.5 inches, but it's less than 2 inches. So I had to drill through both sides of this. And then once I drill through both sides of that, then I can hook up the bolt in the back with the washer and the bolt in the back there with the washer. So not a big deal, but definitely something. If you watch the strut video, you'll see that there's two open holes right here, and that was the fix for that. So that's the update there. What we're swapping out today is this right here. So I believe the unit that comes here is an 80 millimeter, and the one that I got from Mo's Performance, and I'll put a link in the description, is the ported 87 millimeter. So I actually had the conversation with my tuner, and he made the suggestion of doing this. He said it gains about 7 horsepower. I know on their website it says like 12 horsepower, but I mean 7 to 12. What are you gonna do? So next up, let's get this bad boy out of the way and get the new one in place. First step, 8 millimeter, and I think I'm going to take these two off right here, which will allow me to pull this piece off. I could loosen. Maybe I'll take both of these off. And then it should just pop right out. And I don't know if I have to remove this or not. Not a lot of play in it, so maybe the smart play is to remove it. See too much heat? Look at that guy. It's either warped on purpose or got too close to something. Got too hot. Alright. Boom, boom. Alright. Alright, so here's the unit. Let's go ahead and get these popped off. Alright, so now we got 4, I believe they're still at 8 millimeters. So we got 4 8 millimeter green bolts here that I'm going to take off. Alright. Number 3's down here. 4's right there. Got a special tool for that. Alright, so get that seated on properly. What did I just Man, mosquitoes lately have just been killer. So this thing's fancy. It's got a little light on the end there. Grab what you need. Go mosquito. Just don't forget to turn the light back out, because sometimes I do that. Okay. Last but not least, alright, so what you have to do is just pop that tab up, and then you pinch that down, and it should pop right out. So, alright, here's the old one. Let me go grab the new one for comparison. Alright, so here we are in comparison. Looks pretty much stock. So we'll see what kind of gains we get. Alright, so now it's time to reverse the process. So she sits like that there. Start, let's see, since we're going to hand tighten these, where's my, so let's get this party started. Last but not least. Alright, she's in, she's sound. Let's go ahead and put this back on. Boom. Don't forget to hit the lock. And we just gotta put our tube back in place here. So, let's go ahead and put that back on here. All the way back. Alright, so just making sure that this plastic lip here covers both this side of the airbox and then this short little elbow. It may, and just by looking at where the dust is, it may have had a bit of a gap, but now it seems a lot better, so. Think it's going anywhere? Put this back in place. Okay, I think everything's back in place. Don't like how that sits, but sucker's not going anywhere. Airflow should be fine here. That sucker's not going anywhere. There's no movement here. As far as tightening these up, just make sure that they're tight. Don't over tighten, because this is all just hard plastic. So you could strip it otherwise, because these bolts go all the way back into the black here, which is plastic. Hook that back up. Hit the lock. That locks into place as you stick it on. I think we're good to go. So we just need to jump in, take it for a spin, see what we got. Oh, somewhere in there. Looking good. Sea Dog out.